Oh, by the way, this is voice acted.
Awake. It's been far too long since I've encountered prey so feisty.
Anton, what sort of madness is this?
I knew it! You are a vampire!
Luke, Anton? No, he's not a vampire. He seems really nice and reasonable. Also, Luke, I knew it! You are a vampire!
Well, if that's the case, it was rather foolish.
Fuck him! Fuck him! Fuck him!
I mean,
Seriously.
Luke, this is the reason why the professor is trying so hard to kill you in your sleep. You're such a fucking hypocrite at times.
But I'm afraid it's too late now. I must begin preparations. In the meantime, why don't you just stay put and enjoy each other's company? After all, it'll be your last chance.
Alright, you can voice act now.
Hold on, then. Alright, Do you hear that? Anton's going to eat us for dinner!
Luke, listen to me. Take a deep breath and collect yourself. You better not shit your pants again. I'm not wiping you this time.
But...
No buts, my boy. There's no cause for worry, my boy. Whoever tied these ropes did a poor job. I mean, I could have tied you up a lot more better and gagged you. With a little work, I might be able to get free. Alrighty. How to escape. Alright, a man sits bound by rope. Huh?
You might have to do this one, because I really don't know how to do this one.
That's fine. I'll explain it. But this chapter has one of the best Layton cutscenes. Actually, yeah, I do agree. This chapter does have a couple of. The chapter has a couple really good cutscenes. A really badass cutscene, and like I said, in the beginning, this also has a really bittersweet ending as well too. So like I said, I don't blame. I really don't blame anyone that says they almost cried during this game. I wasn't crying in this game, but I will admit it was very sweet. I was just like, aww. Anyway. Alright, so for this one, we need to see how many pegs can we do we need to remove from these ropes in order to untie ourselves. So basically, using the memo feature, we just basically got to look for any logs that basically sits somewhere inside the ropes. So I'm just gonna cut to the chase. This one.
And now to test my theory. And there we have it.
Yep. Now we can make our escape. We're finally free, but there's no time to stand around. We must find a way out, and quickly. Alright, find some home coins.
Oh no! We're locked in! There's no place to run!
Calm yourself, Luke. There's bound to be another way out of this room. Look around you.
Oh, there's a way out. Just use your fucking imagination. Boy, oh boy.
Barney, I don't think using an imagination will get us out of this door this time and such.
Fuck you, then.
Wow, Barney, what happened to you? What happened to you? You used to be so kind. You used to be so lovable on a kids show, and now here you are swearing. I have a child with me right here. What if you can learn curse words at such a young age?
Well, people seem to treat me poorly because, Peppa Pig's a worse show than me. But, I'm so sick of people making fun of me that I just became this person right now. Okay. So fuck you. Fuck all of you.
Okay, Barney, let's calm down. We promise after this, we'll get you some therapy, alright? We'll get you some help, Barney.
Okay, fine. There's a way out right there if you need some help. Alright, then. And he leaves anyway.
Yeah, let's go.
I can see the key. If only I could reach it.
Why was Barney even here in the first place, Professor? You just had to use your imagination, Luke. Here, let's see if I can't reach it.
Are you serious?
Yep, it's a slider.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Oh,
this
please.
yeah. This one was another one where I had to look up the answer to, and this is another one where I basically had to practice. Basically, what you want to do, you want to get the key into the professor's hand. So basically, the best thing you want to do is just basically switch the yellow block and the key to their just basically switch them around, get them into a different position. Do you want to try this? Oh no, okay. All right, well I'm trying this. Here we go. Let's see if I can actually remember this. I almost messed
Well,
up.
you practiced it. While
Yeah.
you practiced it before we even started, so
Yeah.
it shouldn't be a problem.
No. And then watch. Somehow I'm actually gonna try to get it at under 1,000 moves. But no, we're good.
And now to test my theory. And there we have it.
Alrighty, now we can get out. There we are. The door's unlocked now. Freedom is ours, Luke. Alright, we also got our last diary key. No, not this.
See what it says.
Yep. In order to deal with the swine who sneak into Volscens by night like rats and steal our gold, I have decided to quite literally play the part of a monster. Though focus on this, at times my thoughts turn to that gilded box and the letter inside. I now suspect that neither made it to her. Oh, my dear Sophia, just to hear from you is all I desire. Alright, so I'm gonna say this right now. The diary that we've been reading is Anton's. This has been this has been Anton's diary. This door won't budge.
But I don't see any kind of lock on it.
Good point. This door must be controlled by some sort of device positioned elsewhere. Let's head down from here and see what else is around. Some new coins and down we go. I've never seen such an immense boiler before. This must be the castle's main power source. For some reason, though, it's not currently in use.
And what? Hold on,
That's fine. Take your time.
Yeah, sorry guys. It's just I'm texting and voice acting at the same time.
That's okay.
Yeah, and for some reason, yeah, never mind. And what do you make of other machines here? They're all so gigantic.
Were I to venture a guess, I say this equipment was used to mine gold in the area. It's likely the same equipment they used to create that large hole in the castle's flooring.
So that's why this place is so drafty. Oh, look at the bizarre smoke coming out of the hole. Don't get too close to it, Professor. I bet breathing is probably terrible for you.
Whoever broke the ground here must have known that machinery inside and out. One mishap scrape of the shovel could have sent the whole foundation crashing down.
Not to be rude, but I don't think we really have the time to admire the miners' handiwork.
Handiwork.
Alright, my bad.
That's alright. Oh yes, quite right, my boy. I believe we can open the door above us if we get the spoiler up and running again. Alright, this is another one that I'll do. Steam power. Alright, so basically, the valves here, which valves you need to open to send steam from the boiler is valve number 2, not 1 or 3. So basically, just open valve number 2 and the fewest number of valves as possible. So if we use the memo feature, the 2 is going to be somewhere in the middle. So if we go right here, we'll open this one. Turn around over here, open this, and there we go. We're at number 2. So open this, this, and this.
Here goes. That was almost too easy.
Yep, you only need to open 3 valves to direct steam to 2. Good work, my boy. Now, upward and outward. I don't see any other way out of here. Alright, before we do, let's gather some hint coins. There we go. And, alright, here you are, Toy Bonnie. This is your final camera minigame.
Hallelujah.
Let's
shut
go.
up.
Nah, that's alright. Alright, here we go.
Alright, let's take a look at the. Alright, let's take a look at the top. Up, yep. I already saw the first one. You see that lever next to the
Yep.
the railway?
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah, the lever in the bottom is facing the other direction.
Yep.
This should do the trick.
I'm always going backwards, Mr. Oliver.
I
I always wanted.
I have forward-thinking views. I could be a leader if you know what
You can't have a leader without a. You can't have a leader without a train to follow you. You don't even have a train. I don't. I just find that golden voice funny.
Nah, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay. Right. Having a closer look. Hmm. Okay. Wow, this one's pretty tough.
Well, if you need any hint, let me know.
All right.
Like I said, Layton's also here too to give you a hint if you needed to.
All right. I'll ask you guys for hints if I am stuck.
Alrighty. I sadly have to go. Thanks for the fun live stream. Good luck and have fun completing the game. I hope you have a good day. Thank you for joining us on the Professor Layton
Thank
stream,
you.
Mr. Layton. Like I said, these will get uploaded to YouTube eventually, so you will see it on eventually. And again, thank you for subscribing as well. Hope you enjoy the gaming channel. Hope you enjoyed the gaming channel and new content we'll have every day. See you soon. Bye bye.
Yep. Good. See you soon. Yeah, I'm stuck. I'm gonna need some help.
Alrighty. Okay, I'll start. Look at the right side to where the boiler is.
All right, on the boiler. Let's see.
Basically, look to where look somewhere between the wooden plank over there, like this wooden plank right here, and somewhere between this boiler right here.
Well, I'm stuck.
Alright, so one of them is this thing right here, because there's a little extra pipe. There's a little extra pipe in the metal metal grate versus the one on top.
This should do the trick.
Alrighty. For the last one, alright, I'll give you a hint for the last one too. For the last one, look to where the box is. Basically, look very closely at the metal rails to where the box is.
Now, let me put myself on full screen so I can have a better look.
Alrighty.
Where the metal box is.
Yeah. Just basically, just look at the metal rails to where the box is.
Yeah, I can't see it.
Alright.
This one got me very. Very good.
Alright, well, the last one for the spot the difference is the metal grate right here. Because the one in the bottom is bent, but the one in the top is.
Oh,
is
yes,
perfectly
I see
fine.
it. I see it. Yeah.
That's alright.
Consider this puzzle solved. A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
Alrighty. Alright, so we did it. Every mini game in this game is completed. We got the music house been added to our map as well. So, Toy Barney, what's your overall impression on your mini game?
I liked it.
Liked it?
I really liked it. It was a fun challenge.
All right,
It was a very fun challenge.
That's good. And I never got to hear your opinion, but how did you like your hamster mini game? So. Alrighty. Oh wait. Before we go though, let's see where that.
I can give a quick opinion on the hamster mini game.
Go right ahead. What's your thoughts on it?
Easy. It's very easy.
It could be a little bit
Elephant
easy.
shit.
It could be.
Elephant shit. That's what it is.
Where was that?
The hidden puzzle, right here.
Oh hey, a hidden puzzle.
Alright. A frog's path. A frog sits perched on the space label S in the diagram below. This little guy has an unusual jump. His first jump travels 1 space, his second jump travels 2 spaces, and his third jump travels 3 spaces. After his third jump, he repeats this pattern. The frog can't change his direction mid-jump, but he can turn around between jumps. So the frog's goal is to move through the path below and land exactly on the space marked G, whereas the fewest number of jumps he needs to make to do this. Alright, Justin wants to try this.
A froggy would a wooing go.
There's
Horses
one.
rolling.
And that's 1, that's 2 right there. 2, 3. So now he has to repeat this pattern again.
Yeah.
So there's 1 right here. 2.
A froggy.
1,
2, 3.
Now they said he could change his jumps.
He can't change his jumps.
He can't change his jumps, but he can turn around between jumps.
Well, if this is
I already-
1, 2, 3, then that's 1.
Yeah.
So therefore, 1, 2,
2.
1, 2, 3.
So gotta have to jump back. So that's 1.
And then
2.
1, 2.
Excuse me.
Might have to jump back again. 3.
No, because it's 1. This is 1. 1, 2.
Love is my living another road.
1.
Alright.
You guys get stuck. Let me know, and I already know the answer.
Alrighty, well let's
2,
have Justin try
3,
first.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13.
You think 13? Alright, we'll try it.
A froggy would a wooing go. Hey, horses rolling. A froggy. Alright, I'll shut up.
Oh, you're fine. Oh, not 13.
Nope.
Well,
Alright,
I
well, what do you
suppose
think,
that's
Toy Body?
one possibility eliminated.
I think it's 12.
You think 12? Alrighty, let's try it.
Because he can't
12.
end midway.
12.
And now to test
It is
my
12.
Huh. Wonderful.
So here we go. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. He jumps back in this one. Then he jumps 2. He jumps 3. He jumps back over here 1 space. Jumps 2 spaces over here, and jumps 3 spaces over there. So that's a total of 12 hops.
Okay.
Ew, that was a lot of work.
Alrighty. Alright, let's go back up. Let's go back up and try to get out of here.
A froggy would a wooing go. Hey, horses rolling. The door's shut tight too.
This door serves as the only portal out of here. We need to open it to escape. Alright. So, you guys remember that magic square that we did back in Curious Village? Well, we gotta do this here too. So, basically, just like the same thing before, we've given the numbers 1 through 8. And we're trying to make a sum, which is basically the same sum vertically, horizontally, and diagonally. Now, thankfully, they already gave you the sum in this diagonal state right here. So we got 8 plus 3, which is 11, plus 6, which is 17, and plus 1 is 18. So we need to make 18 for the rest of them. You want to try this? Alright, here you go.
11 minus 4 is 7.
Yes.
So, at least 7 goes there.
Okay, we got 7 right here.
1, 7, blank, 4. So, 8 plus 4 is 12.
Yeah.
So 6 goes there.
Right here?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So 10...
6 plus 7 equals 13. 13 plus 3, and then it'd be 2.
Right.
8, 2, that's 10 plus 5. 15 plus 3 equals 18.
Right here. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Now it's a question of 7 plus 6 equals 13.
Yes.
13 plus...
Well, here's here's another thing you just noticed. Have you noticed a little bit something interesting here? The 7 and the 6 switch places right here. The 6 was right here, but on top there's a 7. And same thing for the 6.
4. 4 next to 7.
Right here?
No, other way, yeah.
Okay. So that's 9, and that's 14. Wait, no, 13, sorry.
No.
No, yeah, it's 14.
5 plus 4 plus 1.
Oh, it's 10. You're right.
10.
Sorry. I can't do basic math anymore. Alrighty, so...
7 plus 6 equals 13. 13 plus 4 equals 17. 17 plus 1.
Right, and put a 5 here. And that should be it.
And now to test my theory.
Alright.
A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
Very nice. Each horizontal, vertical, and diagonal lines of 4 tiles add up to 18 were placed in the correct positions. Now onward to freedom! Luke, the vent is open now. Follow me. Alrighty. Excuse me, sir. I'm just robbing your place for hint coins. I hope you don't mind. Alright, let's talk to him. Alright. Take care that you don't slip, Luke. The floor is polished to an almost blinding shine. Luke? Luke? He's probably busy.
Luke, wake up already!
I'll take over for now. Wow, you're right. It's like a mirror. Who do you think does all this polishing? Who wants to be Nigel?
That would be me, sir.
Ah! It's the butler!
Yes, I most certainly am. I don't mean to be presumptuous, but what are you two doing up at this hour? If you're having trouble falling asleep, I suggest a good strong puzzle to clear and relax the mind.
You're not going to try to stop us or anything?
Stop you? Young sir, I haven't the foggiest notion what you're talking about. Now,
My apologies.
where was I?
Oh no, you're fine. We were just a little worried, that's all.
My
yes,
apologies, I was in the
that
bathroom.
puzzle. This hall has been fitted with a hidden door. Through to my jargon, I've forgotten where. However, I do recall an old saying the servants used to, in days past, to remember the location of the door. I will now relate to you that saying, and your task, dear guest, will be to decipher the door's location.
Alrighty. The hidden door.
Begin from the doors, etched in the decor. A path would appear strong and quite clear, made of stars that flare each within its own square.
Was this written by Dr. Seuss? These words are said to point to the way to the hidden door. Select the hidden door. So, alright, so begin from the door with the enchanted decor. A path will appear strong and clear. So here's the path right here. So if we follow this little path.
Wow, there was actually sending it. So I like. Yes, I like the push mark and stuff. I'll do this right now.
we see there's a little arrow right over there. So, yeah. So if we follow this arrow, which is down, the door should be right down there.
This should do the trick. Ha! Wonderful.
Alrighty.
Masterfully solved, sirs. Now that you've completed that little nightcap, might I suggest returning to your quarters? These old halls can get quite drafty in the dread of night.
I'll keep that in mind. Good night to you.
And you, to you too.
Alrighty, we're getting close. Only 3 more puzzles left.
Oh, over here.
Thank you, Scout. Shoot, I always forget. Yeah. No, it's not that. Wrong one. I did this too in my walkthrough. I always get confused. Which one should I go? Alright.
Hold on.
Okay.
Professor, I think I see a way we can get out of here.
Our search led us to the castle, and we're on the verge of revealing what killed Dr. Schrader. We must search this place thoroughly before we make our escape. Let's see what else is here.
Gee, Professor, I don't know if that's such a good idea.
Luke, you are staying inside this castle, or so help me, Anton will teach me how to drink your own blood from me. Luke, listen to me. We can't turn back and run. Not now. We're so close to uncovering the truth about Folsons and the Elysian box. We must press on. Alright, let's save our progress.
Hey, is there a game where Luke and Layton have a fallout or something?
I mean, they technically do have a little bit of a... Right here. They do technically have a little bit of a fight in the third game, but not really so much a fight. It's just more that, like, Luke gets a little jealous and such. But it gets resolved very quickly in the end. So it's not like it goes on for too long.
Oh.
Yeah. And by the way, those last 3 hint coins were the last hint coins throughout the whole game. So right here we have we could have had a total of 101, but we used 2 of the hint coins. So right now we got 198 in total. In the whole game, if you were going through 100%, you would have gotten the maximum amount of hint coins you would have gotten from this game is 230. So again, for those that want to see the other hint coins that I missed in it, that we missed in this LP, you could watch my walkthrough. So, but yeah, another interesting fact: if you would have got all 230, the picture of Layton with the crown will change to Luke wearing the crown. Yep. Look at this photograph. Every time I do, it makes me laugh.
Look at this picture, Professor.
There he is, larger than life, the current master of Hersham Castle.
You mean the guy who tried to tie us up and drink our blood?
Strange.
What's strange, Professor?
This picture, it shows far too much wear to have been made recently. Yet you saw Anton yourself. The man in this portrait are vertically identical.
If he doesn't age, he must really be a vampire. I knew it! We need to get out of here this instant.
Perhaps those rumors in the town weren't entirely unfounded. But running about in a panic has never solved anything. Why don't we take a moment to clear our heads with this puzzle about portraits?
Are you kidding, Professor? I don't think we really have time for this right now.
Luke, remember, I could pull
right.
anything out of this hat, so you will solve this goddamn puzzle. Sharing paintings. 2 brothers have inherited their parents' 5-piece art collection. According to the will, the older brother will get a set of paintings worth twice what the younger brother gets. In order to ascertain the value of the paintings, the brothers call an appraiser, who value each painting as shown below. For his service, the appraiser was promised the 1 painting left over after the brothers divided the art according to their parents' wishes. Assuming the individual paintings can't be divided, which one did the appraiser get? So let's make this easy and add all this up together. So we got 20 and 30. We got 20 and 60 right here. So we got 80,000 right there off the bat. Let's see, the 55 and 45. That's 90 right over there.
No.
Oh wait,
It's
yeah,
100.
no. Oh wait, yeah, no. You're right. Okay. Let's do. Yeah.
So
Let's
it's 80 and 100.
All right. So we got 180,000 right there. And then adding the 95. We gotta add extras. There we go. So, alright, so we got a 5. We got a 7. So we got about 275,000 right there.
I already know the answer.
What do you think, Toy Bonnie?
I think it's E.
You think E?
E, yeah, E.
Do you think he'll get E? What do you think? So, okay, so we divide this
Look at
because...
D.
You think D? You think D?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, Toy Bonnie answer first, so let's try E.
This should do the trick.
And it's E.
A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
Yes. Alright, so yeah, the apparent is E. The older brother inherits paintings A, D, and 5, which is $20,000. $1,200,000. And since that divides up with the $60,000, that's what the little brother is going to get. And so for his troubles, the appraiser gets the expensive one in here, the $95,000 painting. Nicely answered, Luke. Perhaps it didn't seem like the ideal time for a puzzle. I mean, I know we were about to get murdered and everything, but I just really love puzzles, okay, Luke? But being able to stand back and think critically at a time of stretch is a skill of utmost importance.
I appreciate the sentiment, Professor, but right now puzzles are the last thing on my mind.
I want to live, Professor, live! Alright, we gotta go back up.